Welcome back, everybody. We're here to pull cards for March the 28th. I'm going to be pulling one card per sign. So if you know your rising sign, you can get a tidbit of information from a little video like this. But if you know your ascendant and your other houses, you can get quite a bit of information from one little quick video. So let's see what comes up. I still feel like I'm not done shuffling. Thank you guys very much for being here and spending some of your precious time with me today. I appreciate that so much. Also, thank you for putting likes on this video, sharing this video with others who may find it beneficial as well. And also, thank you for your feedback down in the comments. I think we're ready now. Okay, let's get started. Aries. What we have coming up for you, Aries, is the Hermit card. The Hermit just tells me that you have taken some time to really think some things over and understand about what makes you tick, what it is you really want, and what triggers you. And you've really taken the time to set some new priorities moving forward for yourself. And so with this Hermit card, now that you've taken that time, at some point today, whether it's early or whether it's later, you're going to be ready to come out and interact with other people and start moving towards those newly set priorities. Okay, that's for Aries. Next up, let's look at Taurus. Taurus, Nine of Wands showing up in reverse. Excuse me. Nine of Wands in reverse just means that there's something going on that is taking us incredibly by surprise. Something that is coming at us out of the blue. And it's funny, normally I don't clear my Lenormand before I start doing videos, but today I did for a just in case, and this is one of those cards that's a just in case. I want to know a little bit more about this surprise for those of you who know where your Taurus is in your charts. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. You guys can't see those cards, can you? So we've got the coffin, we've got the garden, and we've got the ring. Wow, okay. So I think that this is the end of some type of commitment that the public knows about or knew about. So, and this is coming up as a surprise, which tells me that it's probably not you that is ending this, and it's a commitment or a contract. Here it shows a ring, so we automatically want to think an engagement. Does not have to be an engagement, doesn't have to be a marriage. This can be something to do with business too, or even something that you were doing with a friend. But I think whatever this is, I think it's going to take you by surprise that there's an ending to this public contract or commitment. And when it comes up with the garden there, that means that it's happening in the public. So whatever this contract or commitment is, that was probably something that other people knew about, or it could be that the ending to this happens in a public place, one of the two. So that's what we've got going on there. And you know, sometimes the end of a contract or a commitment is a good thing, and sometimes we know that right away, sometimes we figure that out later. So I'm hoping that's a good thing. Alright, so next up, let's look at Gemini. Gemini. By the way, for those of you who have Taurus placements, a public place could be online. Something happening online, email going back and forth. Oh, there you go, Gemini. Here's your card. Two of Swords showing up in reverse. There's something going on in your life today that you're having some indecision around. You're just not sure which way you want to go with whatever this is. And I do feel like this has some moral consequences to it. It's basically, are you going to pick the high road or are you going to pick the low road? All right, next up, let's look at Cancers. So this is going to be for Cancer. If you're looking at for the collective, then this would be 4th house. If you We want to look at the collective energy as well. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Fourth house does have to do with home, family members, tribe. I just have amateur interest in astrology, so take whatever I say with a grain of salt. Fourth house, Two of Cups, there's something going on, or I should say Cancer, Two of Cups, there's something going on with the idea that there's something that did intrigue you, draw you in, fascinate you, and now maybe even mesmerize you. That's a word that Spirit's given me around this, that mesmerize you. And now you're just realizing that whatever that is doesn't have that draw, it doesn't have that pull, it doesn't have that attraction anymore. And now whatever that was that made you feel like that, now you could kind of take it or leave it, where before you kind of wanted to spend as much time on that as possible, whether it's a person, situation, project, whatever. Next up, Leo, Leo. Leo, Leo. Ten of Wands, for those of you who have Leo, who know, excuse me, who know where your Leo placements are. Sorry guys, allergies are really hitting me hard today, I'm sorry. Ten of Wands showing up in reverse, Leos. Leos, this just means that you are letting go of some type of responsibility in your life today. You may be taking a day off. You may be walking away from a relationship. You may be walking away from a job. It could be that you normally take mom and dad shopping on Monday and today that's not happening. So some type of responsibility that you are laying down or putting down today, Leos. Next up, let's look at Virgo. So Virgo's Princess of Pentacles showing up in reverse. This is just telling me, yep, this is telling me that you're getting in some kind of news about either money or some type of material good. And that news is not the kind of news that we really want to hear. It's not good news. Okay. Next up, let's look at Libra. Queen of Pentacles showing up for you, Libras. This is telling me that today you are feeling abundant, and abundant to the point that you would like to share. So I think you're doing some self-care today. And I think also you are sharing some of the good that you have with others as well. All right. Self-care and sharing abundance. Next up, let's look at Scorpio. Scorpio. Ace of Cups showing up in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse just means somebody is showing us their true colors. And our opinion of them once we see their true colors is not nearly as high as it used to be. We used to have them on a pedestal. Now we do not. Next up, let's look at Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you guys have the Four of Swords showing up in reverse. To me, what is this saying? I think you guys have been taking a break from something or backing off of something lately. And this is saying now when it comes in reverse that you're feeling like break time is over. It's time to get back to it. Get back in the game. All right, so Capricorn. King of Cups showing up for you, Capricorn, in reverse. This is talking to me about somebody that you're interacting with today, and this is somebody who is not happy, and they are not pretending to be happy. Okay, next up, let's look at Aquarius. Aquarius, Five of Cups in reverse. This is actually a really good card. It talks about the idea that there's been some kind of insult, offense, injury, or hurt, and where you were kind of holding that close to your chest and carrying that burden, now you are letting that go. So you may be forgiving somebody, or maybe you're understanding more about where they're coming from and you're sort of letting them off the hook. But one way or the other, you're letting go of those feelings that were a burden to carry around, those negative, harsh feelings. Next up, let's look at Pisces. Pisces, you guys have the King of Swords showing up in reverse. King of Swords in reverse is telling me about somebody that you're interacting with today. And this is somebody who can be very grumpy or moody. Um, this is one of my cards for a grown-up fit thrower. But this also, I feel like there's also an aspect of this to where there is some verbal manipulation happening with this person. They're trying to get their way, and where they see that you don't agree to go along with whatever it is that they're trying to get, now they are trying to come at you with words that will make you want to do whatever it is they want, but that are not necessarily true. They might be in the neighborhood, but they're not necessarily true. Okay, and that was Pisces, right? Yep. So that's everybody. Thank you guys very much for being here today. I do appreciate it so much. Everyone have a fantastic day. And if I don't see you for readings or Reiki sessions personally, then I will see you back here on the next video. Peace out.